Hey, YouTube, it's Robert, now at Ghosterman, and doing just a quick touch base, seeing if everything works. It is 12:05. Why am I doing YouTube? Revenue stream. To say some things that I probably wouldn't have said, to meet people. It's almost therapeutic, to be honest. A lot of editing time. I didn't expect that, and I'm not good at it yet. So, future plans. Health, wellness, finances, CDL. Um, there's enough hints out there. Just so you guys know, I work for Kroger. I did work for Wawa up until this past week. I did quit there. I do DoorDash and Instacart, which there are some videos out there with me door dashing and going to a movie yesterday. I did see Young Washington. Fantastic film by John Irwin. It is totally just Young Washington. Had no idea. Didn't know the history behind all of that. Did know some of it. Makes you want to research more. Previews for The Odyssey looks fantastic. We'll have to reread that one before I go see the movie. Everybody that came out of the movie really enjoyed it. If you saw the movie, in the comments, let me know. Like and subscribe there, and there. Yeah, so we have that. My truck is leaking transmission fluid a little more rapidly. I have to crawl under it and see if it's something that I can fix as far as a hose or a line right away. That'll be the least expensive way for me to do that. Like I said with DoorDash, I have to be careful how I do that because the truck doesn't get great gas mileage. Matter of fact, if I don't watch the RPMs and the miles per hour, I might as well tow a gas station behind me. Doesn't make it profitable to do that with DoorDash. I am running 12 to 16 miles per gallon. If I do it local, everything close, yeah, 16 miles a gallon. It's not great, but it's feasible. About every 3 or 4 dashes cost me about $4. That's a variable. I do watch my mileage and calculate that. But that's about how I've got it figured out now. So I take that off of the bottom line, and that way I can say, yeah, I did this with DoorDash tonight. All in all, as long as the car don't break down, it's fine. Dad's root beer. I'm not a drinker. I haven't been now for 24 years, almost 25. They gave this away today at church. We are doing summer at the movies at church. They are using video clips and interlacing the scripture with the video clips. Last week was We Bought a Zoo. Go out to River Hills Christian Church on YouTube, River Hills Christian Church, and watch last week's and then this week's. This week was Father of the Bride. Very good for you dads. It was a tough one. Anyhow, so our church looks like a movie theater when you walk in. It's got the concession stand, popcorn, nachos, sodas, snacks, and red carpet. So that's pretty cool. Last week, same thing. It's just grown a little bit. Last week, there was a petting zoo out in front of the church because we bought a zoo. Next week is Sandlot. You're killing me, Smalls. That ought to be really good. Matt Cameron is our pastor. Anyhow, it's really neat. Check it out. So YouTube, friends, would love for some of you to comment, like and subscribe, and comment, ring the bell. That way you know there's something out there from me. But yeah, I want to know more about you. Like I said, I'm going to CDLA training school here in a few weeks, maybe a month. I believe the grant came through or is going to go through. It hasn't come through yet. As soon as that happens, I start school the following Monday. Takes 4, possibly 5 weeks, assuming I pass the test. Okay. Why CDL? Well, finances, one. Travel, two. I love to travel. I've been a lot of places. I only have, I think, 5 states left: Alaska, Hawaii, Washington, Oregon, Nevada. Nope, been in Nevada. Utah, Maine, 6. I don't know how I missed Utah. I danced around it, I guess. Um, Alaska, I'm hoping to get in the next year. Hawaii is going to be a special trip. Hopefully for me and my best friend. Um, been to Canada, Jamaica, Spain, Cozumel, Cabo, Cancun, Portugal. I think that's it. Yeah. So I have traveled a little bit. 52, be 53 here in September. You guys know that if you've been watching. I'm a Christian. Um, you see that? I gotta get that worked on. That's my ichthus and my burn scars that you can see all over. I got caught in a fire, I think in 2023, 2022. My wife was fantastic and took care of me. Thus, I have a thumb and a forefinger, pointing finger. Without her, I would have been a mess. She did fantastic for caring for me. Yeah. Yeah, so I've been posting every day. I think I missed a day where I only put one short out. My goal is to do this for 60 days at least a short. I am at the park today. After church, I came here to the park. I don't know what the name of the park is. It's on Buckwheat Road in Miami Township, Ohio. Pretty out today. Not bad. We've had some storms. We had 5 inches of rain in a couple hours the other day. Crazy. Everything's green here. You can hear the birds and the bugs and the locusts. Yeah, so CDL school. Let's get back to that. Over the road. I haven't taken a job yet. I'm getting a lot of job offers just from looking on the internet and trying to find a school. I don't know how to get your information, but a lot of big mega carriers have reached out to me. I don't know who I'm going with or what I'm going with. I'm doing a lot of research. The helpful trucker, somebody I follow on YouTube. I hope he doesn't care that I gave him a shout out. Um, the Joy of Trucking. He's a Crete driver. I like to watch his stuff. He is kind of like me in the fact that he's very black and white. At least it appears so in his videos. He's got the analytics for everything, mileage and freight and just everything. I like that. I'm a thinker like that. Um, Health. So maybe I'll add some photos in here. This would be a good space right in here. I'll show you some pictures, but a year and a half, 2 years ago, I was 350 pounds. Today, unfortunately, I weighed in at 195. I'm up 12 pounds. I was down. I did get all the way down to 179. According to the BMI and healthy standards for 5'7" to 5'8" guy, they want me at 164. I don't know. There wasn't much left of me at 179. Right now, it's not bad. I got a flabby belly. Then that goes to the exercise and workouts. We're going to start incorporating those. We need to be healthier. Maybe not you, but me. I'm eating a lot, which isn't really a problem, except for the sweets. I'm not diabetic. My A1C is a 5.5. It was down to a 5.1 until I got up here. And my mother and I. But my mother and me, we like sweets. And working at Kroger at the grocery store, Little Debbie is now our friend, and she resides on the counter until I eat her. Um, I gotta stop that. Yeah, haven't monitored my blood sugar on a continuous day, but every time I check it, it's between 90 and 120, depending on when I've ate. I don't feel any spikes or anything like that. What else? Talk about the truck. The review on the tripod and the microphone. Partially out there. I don't know. Maybe I'll take part of the shorts. Excuse me, which I know you take long videos and cut shorts out of them. At least so I've been told. But maybe I'll take some of the shorts, add the video in, so I'll have to redo the reviews. Anyhow, it's called a Brower tripod. It does have the little stick. It extends to 51 inches, I think, for a selfie stick. I can't figure out how to use it. As far as when it's in the selfie stick mode, how do you get the camera angled properly to show it your face? It has adapters to it. I'll be honest, I haven't really taken the time to put the one adapter on it that holds it in the tripod mode that we're in right now. That works. And I can always fling my arm out and adjust the stick. But I imagine that is what the adapters are for. Yeah, so, iPhone 16 Pro Max takes a very, very nice picture and video. I'm very happy there. It's paid for. There's a gentleman, I'm at the park, I told you, he's out here running. He looks to be my age, and he's getting it. I love it. Okay, so we did that. Reviews. From what I heard, it sounds good. It took me a little bit because the receiver, it's called, that attaches to the phone, in the directions, it's supposed to have an indicator light on it. If it does, I can't see it. So I didn't know. No, let me rephrase that. As I would record, there's no indicator light showing, so I didn't know if I was recording. And when I played the sound back, there was no sound coming out. Thus, I was thinking the receiver's not working. Come to find out, I had the sound coming out of the phone turned off. So it was actually recording the sound. Why are my glasses crooked? ADHD. But yes, it's recording, and this is really going to stink because I'm 14 minutes in right now, and it would suck if I can't hear this. I think I can. I had my daughter FaceTime me. I put the headphones on because I have a Zoom call coming in a little bit, and I wanted to make sure I could hear that along with this working. So, YouTube, my friends, we are moving forward. I have the equipment now. I think maybe I need to get one of those light rings for when I'm in my bedroom at night. You know that I live with my parents, my 77-year-old mom and my 69, 70-year-old stepdad. So I'm in a 10 by 12, 10 by 11 bedroom. Try to spend my time in there to leave them alone. And they like to watch the Reds. I'm a huge Cincinnati Reds fan. Short of that, all they watch is cowboy movies. I have seen enough of Matt Dillon, Gunsmoke, True Grit, John Wayne than I ever need to see. I've only been up here 5 months, something like that. And I've seen everything INSP channel and the network, Cowboy Network, has to show that they're repeats. And if I've seen them, they've had to see them. So, yeah, I do like to sit and fellowship with them and love on them, get loved on. I'm tired of cowboy movies. Matt Dillon wins every time. Miss Kitty's pretty cool. She's spunky. I like it. Let's see, what else can I tell you? I'm a heart patient. Probably because I got up to 370 pounds and was sedentary. When I mean sedentary, I was part of the couch or the bed. Suffered a huge depression. Didn't move, which then spiraled, and didn't move, and then spiraled. It's a vicious cycle for those of you who know about it. Mental health is part of my life, and we will talk about that as we move forward together. So, like and subscribe, comment. I want to meet you. I'm going to be traveling the country, so who knows? Maybe I'll be going your way sometime, and we can have a burger or a salad. The people that I follow do live streams. I haven't caught a live, just recordings of a live. Recordings. But I'd like to do that. Still need more followers / subscribers. And but that would be fun, I think. That way you can say, hey, Robert, how did you find out about that grant to pay for your CDL school? Or, hey, Robert, what do you think about Repatha as far as a heart patient, cholesterol, statin combination type medication, injectable? What's your thought on health, weight loss, GLP ones, GPL ones? I did use Monjaro for some months. I did try metformin, gave me the runs, diarrhea, didn't work. Like I said, I am not diabetic. I was flirting with it. I was pre-diabetic. During part of this journey, my A1C was at a 6.8, which some of you are going to say I'm diabetic and I have it under control. I'm not going to agree with that. And that's okay. That's my right, and that's your right. It was a time in my life watching myself, and not well right now, but watching myself, my intake, all the numbers are controlled. I think they work on their own. I was forcing them to be wrong and bad by my decisions. Neither here nor there. Dreams and aspirations. I have a best friend, and I miss her, and I would like that to work. I have a family. I miss them, and I hope that works out. I'm trying to do everything I can in my power, and by the grace of God and His power, to get that where it should be, not where it was. I made a lot of mistakes, and we'll cover that. Well, Robert, what was it? Like I said, we'll cover that. That gives me video stuff, guys. I have a therapist today at 1 o'clock. I'll talk to her. Yeah, like to go back to Texas. I do love the green here. Look at that. It's beautiful here in Cincinnati. It's where I grew up. This is what I know. It's humid, people. My friends, it is humid. Humid. It's not too bad today. But dry is good. Now, Amarillo, where is it? Well, it's in Texas. For those of you who are not geographically aware, you look at Texas on the map, it's got a square / rectangle type spot up in the top left corner of the state. If you draw a line from every corner and crisscross, right there in the center is Amarillo on I-40. It is very dusty and hot. Doesn't rain often. Snows a few times a year. Nothing to worry about. People in Amarillo freak out, but it's nothing to worry about. We get snow here in Ohio. But the wind and the dust are miserable in Amarillo. The temperature doesn't bother me. It's hot. I've seen it 106, 108 down there. Here, 90 with 60% humidity has to be what hell is like. It's horrible. So that's my take there. I love the people. I have shared with you I'm a minister of the gospel. I serve the churches here. Unfortunately, I didn't take the opportunity to serve as well as I should have in Amarillo, and I'm sorry for that. And that will change, I think, in the future. Who knows? Only God does. I am excited, though, because if you travel on I-40, and if you truckers are out there, my friends, maybe you can let me know, but I know there at Phillips, as soon as you go from Texas into New Mexico on I-40, there is a rest stop that has a car museum in it, an Elvis Presley, Marilyn Monroe type thing, little diner, I think a Subway. Really cool place, but it has a chapel inside, so truckers can worship in there. Anybody can worship in there, but you can also deliver a message in there, from what I understand. So if I get to travel on I-40, I would like to check that out. Friends out there who are driving for a living and driving for this country and getting our products across America, thank you. I love you and appreciate you. What you do is important. Don't let anybody ever tell you otherwise. From what I see here on YouTube, and I guess I'll get to experience, truck drivers are not appreciated. Well, I'm here to tell you I appreciate you and what you do. Without you, I wouldn't have that. I wouldn't have my groceries. I couldn't have drank a root beer at church today. So, yeah, thank you for what you do. All you guys and gals, who do what you do, getting our materials and needs and commodities across America. Thank you. I truly mean that. I hope to join your likes soon. Comment on anything that you think I can learn or know before I start this adventure in my next chapter. I do want you to know there's going to be naysayers about whatever I do. The GLPs, the diabetes, the food, the exercise, my faith, mental health. Always a naysayer somewhere. Comment. I probably am not going to have that discussion with you. I'm going to continue to be positive. I'm going to continue to go from here to there. I've been down the last 5, 8 years, miserable, and maybe 10, maybe 3. Hell, I don't know. But yeah, that's where I'm going. I respect your opinions, and I welcome them. And maybe I will, maybe I won't chime in. But unfortunately, we live in a society now where everything is negative, and it's expected for us to dwell on that. I don't have time nor the energy. I didn't watch the news until I got up here in Cincinnati. Unfortunately, my parents, they watch it every day. I'm at work now when they watch the morning news. They don't watch the evening news because Matt Dillon's on. But yeah, horrible. Absolutely horrible stuff. The weather people have no clue here in Cincinnati at all. I don't even know why there's a weather position available. Granted, I don't think it's that hard. I took a meteorology course in 10th grade, and I can tell you what the weather's going to be. Are we going to have pop-up showers? Yeah. Is it going to snow when it's not supposed to? Yeah. But all in all, 2 to 3 days from whatever happens in Texas is going to hit us here in River Valley. Um, my soapbox. Yeah, so short of the weather, I had no idea. Not fact. However, when I watch the news with them, there is multiple murders or singular murders every day here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Maybe Amarillo was like that. Like I said, I didn't watch the news down there. We have not watched it for a while. There's no need. We know our life. I've read the book. I know the end. Um, but it's really sad. I don't want to be sad. Okay. Things in my heart. Like I said, I'm a Christian man. The Bible. I love it. We are on a mission, River Hills Christian Church, and I have a friend who is in Texas, Stephen. He threw it out months ago, Romans 8. Try to memorize it. We're working on that. Supposed to have it done by the summer. I listen to it every day. Read it a couple times a week. So working 4 a.m. to noon at Kroger, I can have my headphones in and listen to the ESV red word in my ear. 52, almost 53. My memory is not what it used to be. Yeah, so that is something that's on my heart. Good reading. Right now, I have reread The Great Divorce by C.S. Lewis. Listen to. I'm reading a book by Dr. Carnes right now, Out of the Shadows. What else? Mission. Hang on, excuse me. Mission work is near and dear to my heart. My wife and I were missionaries in Texas for the past 11 years. She still is. Fantastic organization called High Plains Children's Home, where we raised at-risk children. What a blessing. We were in both the girls' and the boys' cottages over the years. She's still in the girls' cottages, little girls. Great, great, great work. Funded by people. The Church of Christ down in Texas and across the country also helped fund it, along with every other denomination. But you can find it by looking up, mission work through the Church of Christ. But just a little plug: High Plains Children's Church, Western Road in Amarillo, 79118. I think it's 11461 Southwestern Road. Yeah. Plug. What else is near and dear to my heart? My family. I've said in some of the shorts that you'll get to meet my mother and my stepfather. I'm still about that. I will tell you, my mom has dementia and Parkinson's, and the dementia is really setting on fast. It breaks my heart. I don't know how to handle it. She can't tell you who was batting in the Reds game a minute ago. Sad. I'm a Bengals fan, Philadelphia Eagles fan. Living in Texas, you'd think I was a Cowboys fan. No, don't like the Cowboys. Fly, Eagles, fly. So I've had good football years recently, with the Bengals and the Eagles. Kind of sucks though. Sometimes when it's bad, it's really bad. My Red Legs aren't doing a whole lot this year. Yeah, one of the other things I'd like to do as I'm traveling is and my trucker friends will tell me. But when I get my 34 hours, I want to hit another stadium. I've hit a few. Um, let's see, I've done Chicago's, Cleveland, Cincinnati, St. Louis, um, Atlanta. Did I say Colorado? Arizona. That might be it. I'd like to get out towards Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, before this season's over because I'm right here. Yeah. So like and subscribe. That helps, guys. That helps me and you. Like I said, it's therapeutic talking, but at the same time, I have an end goal. An end goal that will keep on giving. To my friends and my family. Hey guys, I love you. This is all going to work out. Give him the glory. Else? Finances. Okay, yeah, finances. Like I said, I'm 52. My wife and I, retirement. Yeah, long story short, the money's just not there. I have really taken on the Dave Ramsey principles again. We've been through the class multiple times, and totally agree with everything he says. Life happens. So I am funding my Roth. I've got another IRA. Kroger, I in the stock option and in their 401k, but it takes a year before they participate. So my funds have been coming directly out of my check, going into my Fidelity account. Okay, to say this, they're in these funds, which if you're with Kroger and you don't know where your money is with Fidelity, this isn't on Fidelity, this is really on you, because you should know where your money is. But the funds that they put you in generically are safe. And right now, the market's volatile, but you can do just as well in an aggressive savings account as what you would be doing with Fidelity if you haven't directed your funds or your advisor hasn't told you how to direct your funds accordingly, age, etc. So back in 2008, 2009, I got my Series 7, 66, and 63 license. So I was a broker with a friend of mine who, her name is Sue. I don't know if she would ever want me to say that. She may be retired now. Sue went off to Texas, and somebody told me she's in Louisiana and then maybe Colorado, or that might be her son. Anyhow, hey Sue. Hey Eric. Great people. Really hard time to do what we were trying to do. A lot of people in the business will tell you that was a very profitable time, which I understand why they say that. But starting cutting your teeth, taking that daggone 7 test took me 3 times to get through it. Takes a 70 to pass. I got a 69 my first time, a 66 my second time, and then I passed it on the third. I'm not saying that's even out of the question for the future. Back on the back burner. Going back to the funds, yeah, so I have my money directed through Fidelity, and I'm trying to utilize that the best I can. And like I said, we're going to have a video on finances. You'll get to see that. I've done something Dave Ramsey doesn't agree with. His way is the best way, but we all try different things. So I've invested in, I think, 6 different stocks. No money at all. It's more of playing with it and getting used to the dashboards. So when I do start making money, soon, I hope. I will be able to fund everything, throw ample amount of money away, and plan for the future. But people play the lottery, and when we budgeted years ago, we put money away to play the lottery. It was dog in, we'll say, best that we could have. So why not every week take the $8 every week, $32 a month, and buy a stock with it? I hear Mr. Ramsey saying, ETF, mutual fund. I am funding that. It's just fun to watch for me. I think watching his stuff, Ramsey, and I think he would be more okay with that than playing the lottery. Right now, I'm about even, which means I'm not broke, so I haven't lost money. Yeah, it's fun. Plus, it helps me study for the 7 with the options, the bids, the puts, margins, all things that I haven't played with in a while. All right, YouTube, I have a meeting here in about 20 minutes. If you have any questions, any concerns, anything that you want to talk about, please comment, ask me. Again, like and subscribe. And we'll get back at this. I think my next adventure will probably be a short tonight after I edit this and put this out there. So this will probably come out first. And do a short. Let me know what you think about the longer videos. This would be my longest one. It's about 38 minutes so far. It'll be cut and edited, so probably, who knows. Oh, let me ask you guys this. Comment for me. I'm pretty sure I know the answer because I've done a lot of research so far. But the longer the video, if and when it gets monetized, that affects the bottom line, I think. Give me a thumbs up on that if that is the case, because then I don't even understand why do shorts. Golly, excuse me. There are as many videos to do shorts as there is to do long format. Everybody has their point. I just enjoy talking to this and to you guys. I get a kick out of myself sometimes, especially with this technology thing. I laughed so hard the other day when I was playing with the tripod and a selfie stick. To think my generation had the first bag phone in the car. Now, what are we on, iPhone 18? All right, well, thank you for your time today, and I hope to shoot another video. More likes and subscribes I get, the easier this gets for me. If you've got a trick, even though I know it's algorithms and turn this off, turn that on, the naysayers and the haysayers all have their opinions. I will continue to take the information and run ahead with it. All right, YouTube, we're going to do this. We're going from here to here, and if you're here, we're just going to go higher. All right, smile a lot, laugh more, frown a little. Whoop, whoop.